We just woke up. Oh my god. So, I wanted to get on here. So, I was a addict. No, I was worse than that, man. I was a junkie. Um, Man, that's one hell of a thing to say, man. It was like, yo, I'm a junkie. Bro, I'd sniff dirt if it got me high. That's how I was. And if you're struggling with like addiction and shit, and you get on this channel and you're just watching, I want you to know something. As shitty as it might feel, as shitty as it might be, you might feel stuck. You might have already accepted that this will be the way that you die. Whatever it is you might be thinking, if you're in active addiction right now and you see this video and you watch it, you have an opportunity. I just remember the worst part about my active use when I was doing it was the way I felt. That's why I was doing the drugs, was because of how I felt. I didn't know how to handle my emotions. I didn't know how to handle my thoughts. I didn't know how to surrender, right? My dad was a Green Beret Special Forces growing up, so he was very strict, right? And playing sports my whole life, I was told not to quit, right? So if somebody tells you because you're an addict you can't quit using and shit, man, it's not because you're weak. It's because you're strong. What's up, Kevin? Good morning, bro. How you doing? Man, I just wanted to get on here, bro. I just kind of got this routine going, man, and they help me, bro. You know, these videos help me, man. How you feeling, Kevin? Good morning. Exum? Is that Exum? Am I saying that right? Exum Trucking? I hope you're having a good morning. If I butchered that, I'm sorry, bro. I can't fucking read for shit. Doing pretty good, man. How about yourself? I'm glad you made these videos. They help everyone. Bro, I'm glad they do. Can I be honest with you? I know they help people, but bro, I'm not doing it for them in that sense. I'm actually doing this shit for me, bro, because they help me, man. One of the worst things, man, I felt during my addiction, bro, was even with my family around me, bro, I was like the black sheep. I felt so fucking alone, bro. I was so in my own head, depressed, stuck, and just in a vicious cycle, bro, of self-harm. And I know these videos help, dude, and I'm glad. And I hope, like, that somebody sees one of these and gets their life together, bro. Like, I don't look as bad as I did, but, man, if you go back on some of the videos that are on this channel, bro, you will see me fucking... You just see, like, a screenshot, and it's of my face up close or something. You could tell my hair's long, bro. I watched that shit yesterday morning, and dude, it fucking put my fucking heart in my stomach. It was so disgusting to me. Oh god, dude. The last time I withdrawed wasn't even as bad as that time. That was so unbearable that time. I swear to God, bro, I was sick for 3 fucking months, dude. I swear to God, my family had to tell me, like, dude, you were. I thought it was like a month and a half, bro. I was sick for 3 months. I was physically sick, dude. You seen the one where I'm just like, yo, it's like day. I don't remember what day it was, but I'm like, it's day a whole 3 months. And this is what's weird about it, bro. The dope I was doing was fucking like fentanyl that was stepped on, but it was with something else too or something, bro. Cause I was mainlining it because it was stepped on, and we were like thinking we were getting heroin and shit, but it was fentanyl. And bro, I was on it for years. I was doing it for years. And when I fucking left to Washington, I had 3 grams of fucking fentanyl on me. And I drove across the country. I made it about 12 hours out from Washington State before I got dope sick. We were traveling with my daughter's dog. His name is Wolf. He's about 120 fucking pounds, and he's huge, and he stunk. And I wasn't very close with the dog, so he didn't know what the hell was going on. He didn't sleep the whole 3 to 4 days we drove. One of the nights, the night I started withdrawing, my daughter's dog ran out of the room and would not let me get him. So I fucking was like saying to myself in my head, dude, I'm sorry, Bella, my kid. I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but your dog's gone. He ran from me and I can't get him. My ass turns around. I walk back into the hotel. My brother-in-law is the one who came down to help me drive up, right? And he just had his tendon, like reconstructive tendon surgery in his fucking ankle, bro. And I'm on one, bro. I'm shooting cocaine and I'm doing it with fentanyl every day, all day, as long as I can. I was fucking hella underweight. I was, ooh, bro. Ooh, fucking bad, dude. And there's a video of me withdrawing through that on this channel. Peep it out if you haven't. The dog followed me back into the room. I thought, thank God. Thank God. I closed the fucking door. He didn't use the bathroom once outside of any room. He shit in every fucking hotel we were in. Dude, it was so fucking bad, bro. It was just one horrible thing after the next. Check this out, though. It gets better. On the way up the day before, I had like a little bit of dope left, right? It lasted me through the day, almost to the night. And we're about 12 hours. We stopped by Kentucky. They had dispensaries there. My brother-in-law fucking got some weed that I didn't have, that I didn't think I wanted, bro, until I was sick. And I did smoke, and it helped me so fucking much. As much as it didn't help and I was still in pain, it like took away the sweats for a little bit or something. Because I wasn't smoking weed. If I do hard drugs, I usually don't smoke weed. There's no point to me, I feel. Well, I'm sitting there. We're in the hotel. The dog comes back in the room, and by like an hour to 2 hours later, I'm jumping up from the bathroom, going in the bathroom and dry heaving. I'm puking up bio. And that lasts, I puke for probably about 9 hours. I'm dry heaving, just till my body couldn't do it anymore. So my brother-in-law is like, bro, we gotta get home, dude. And I'm like, I'm in the bed in the hotel, and he's like, bro, what do we do? Because I'm so sick. And I'm like, bro, I can't drive. Like, I'm fucked up, bro. He knew I was. He was like, all right, now this man had reconstructive surgery on his tendon, his right foot, so that's what he hits his gas and brake with. This fool had to use his left foot, bro, to drive 12 hours. 12 fucking hours, dude. And he was hurting. I could tell he was stiff from the tendon surgery in his one leg. He would be sitting there trying to stretch it. That man saved my life, bro. My brother-in-law, Juan, I love you, bro. I always will, man. I will never take you for granted, dude. And I'm so grateful that you came in my life when I knew you were mad at me, bro, for being a piece of shit brother-in-law. And you still helped me when I needed it most, dude. And I'll forever be grateful for that. You're amazing, bro. So he's driving, dude, and I'm throwing up on myself. I'm in the car in the passenger seat, and I'm just like, ugh, ugh. And I'm throwing in this like fucking Food Line trash paper bag or whatever. Not paper, but plastic. And he's driving and shit, and we're past the part, we're past like the Rockies. We're starting to get into the big plains and shit with the big old wind fans and shit. We're like 6 hours out. I've been like fucking dry heaving fucking for the past 6 hours, and I'm throwing up in this bag, and I finally like it's full of throw up, and he's like, dude, get rid of that shit, bro. And so I like sling it out the window, and he's like watching it, and it fucked him up so bad that he started dry heaving and puking because of the fucking smell. Oh my God. I remember pulling up to my sister's house. He drove. And before, he couldn't go to where my mom and my daughter were because I was fucked up and my daughter couldn't see me like that. And my mom knew I was coming to town, but my kid didn't, right? Because if she knew I was there, she'd be like, let's go see Dad. And we didn't want that. So I went to my sister's, and I see her come out the door, and at the time she was clean. And I just see her, and I just start crying. And she gives me a hug. She carries me in the house, and I was sick. I think I stayed at my sister's house for like 3 to 4 weeks before I popped up on my kid. I thought that I felt better, that I could do it, and so I fucking go over there to see her at like after a month, and I'm still sick. Well, I was fucked up. I saw my dad. My dad was an old combat medic and stuff. I'm okay, thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah. I go, Derek just asked if I wanted breakfast. See, man, life is good. So I see my dad. My dad had tramadol. Now, if any of y'all are opioid addicts and shit, there's probably a good chance once that you fucking ate a handful of fucking tramadol. He had like these 250 milligrams. Fucking nasty ass fucking generic fucking, oh God, dude, they were fucking disgusting. And so I'm hurting. So I go, let me get one. Let me just have one. And he's like, I'm the only one, you can have one. He gives it to me. He's an old alcoholic. He was sober at the time and shit. And so he gave it to me. He knew I was hurting. He's like, but don't ask me for shit else. I'm not giving it to you. I'm like, all right. So I take the tramadol. And my brother-in-law, Tito, is an alcoholic a little bit, man. And he drinks, he likes alcohol. He's a functioning alcoholic, but he's an alcoholic. Well, he was like, let's go get a buzz ball. These little alcohol drinks. And I don't drink, right? I don't drink. So I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Yeah, that might help me feel better, right? Not to think I took that tramadol. I drank that buzz ball. And I go over to my mom at the house. And I pull up and I walk through the door and I see my kid. And my kid just hits her knees and starts crying, right? She didn't think, she thought I was in Fayetteville. I wasn't coming to stay with her and shit. And I wanted to be around my oldest more than anything. And I didn't want to look, because I've been with her since the beginning, right? Since I first got custody of her. And I was on one and shit. My mom picked up a lot of my slack. And I said I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to be around my oldest, man. Me and my ex-wife at the time had a very toxic, horrible, untrustworthy relationship on both sides. I didn't start the shit, though. So, but it just got really bad. Not that that matters. Whoever started it, it doesn't matter. But I went to see my kid, and I'm talking to her, and I'm hugging her and loving on her, and she's hugging me, and she's so glad I'm there. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bro, from the tramadol and the alcohol, I got really dizzy to the point that I'm in the hallway with my kid, and this has never happened to me. It was like all of a sudden I got vertigo. I had to sit my ass fucking down, bro, on the ground, and like, because I felt like I can't explain it. And that went on for about fucking 5 to 6 hours, and I had seizures. I literally had fucking seizures because of this shit. I don't know if it was from the withdrawals. I know tramadol, I've heard could give seizures. Um, Bro, I was begging them to take me to the hospital. My fucking dumbass brother-in-law Tito was just like, nah, they won't do nothing for you. And I knew they wouldn't do nothing for me, but I had no idea what was going on with me, dude, and it terrified me. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I had like some infections and some cavities in my mouth. I was like, did the infection go to my fucking brain? What just happened? And it had to be the alcohol with that tramadol, and my body was just like refused it, and I got so sick from the shit, bro. I was puking. It was the worst fucking feeling in the world. The worst. And my ass just sat there for fucking another like month and a half, 2 months before I started feeling better. And I didn't know anybody. I didn't know where to get anything. I was new in Washington. So once again, I kind of had like set myself up for success, right? And in the sense of, all right, before you do it, you're like, fuck this, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get clean and shit. Then you're in the process of like making that move, and you have something on you, but it's gonna run out soon, and you know it. And it's a fucking scary fucking feeling, dude. My brother-in-law, when I ran out of dope on the drive up, when we were like 12 hours out, 8 hours out or something, but I remember I had my rig with my spoons, and I fucking washed it a few times already. I felt like I could still get something out of it. And he was like, it's done, bro. He's like, throw it away. We're at some fucking random gas station in a desert. I couldn't tell you where we were in the U.S. And I didn't know he did this. And he still has these today. But he's like, just throw it away, bro. And I get out of the car, and I have it all in my hands. I have a few needles, a spoon, cottons. And he records me. I didn't know this. And he took some pictures, and it's of me throwing away my kit, right? My whole rig set and all of that. And, bro, you can see the fucking, like, regret and the fear in my fucking face. I didn't know he did this. He ended up showing me, like, months later. But I didn't go to meetings. I didn't work a program. I just stayed there and was clean, and just thought I could stay clean like that. And spoiler alert, I didn't. So I was clean for almost about 2 years, and I started hearing about kratom. And so for like a month, maybe a month and a half, I went to the store and I bought me a bottle of kratom, the capsules, because it was fucking disgusting, I was told. I started taking like 8 capsules, and I felt a buzz. It got high from it. After about a week or two, I was already sick when I didn't take it. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is garbage. It just had me feeling like shit. I didn't want to relapse on fucking like fentanyl or opiates or whatever. So I went to a Suboxone clinic. And I was prescribed 3 strips a day, which I didn't take 3 strips a day. I take like 1 at night, 1 in the morning. And I did that for a while. And I would relapse. And then I would transition from the fucking fentanyl back to the Suboxone, which was a motherfucker. And I did that all the time. And I've been doing that the whole time until a little while ago. I'd say 6 to 8 months, I kicked. 6 to 8 months ago, I kicked. And got where I wasn't dependent, right? But after I got from there, I kept dabbling. I kept relapsing. Then I take the Suboxone. And it was a vicious cycle, dude. I jumped off a fucking Suboxone strip a day while fucking dabbling with fentanyl. And it fucking sucked. And it lasted about 14, 15 days. And I started feeling better. And my brother, I remember when he left Washington, I was thinking to myself, man, who's gonna fucking try and give me advice now? I didn't say it to him. I didn't act like it and shit, man. But I was like, dude, it was weird. It was like I wanted to be with my big bro. I needed him more than anything. And I knew that he was leaving. And I was like, I was fucked up. Because most of y'all seen his videos. And most of y'all get an idea of who my brother Derek is. But you guys have no idea how fucking amazing he is. In every aspect, too. Like, I used to think my dad was my hero, dude. Like, for real. It's been my bro from the beginning, dude. He's just amazing. And I'm so glad I'm here in Florida. I just want y'all to know, man, if you're struggling with addiction and you're stuck, I know how you feel. I feel like because I went cold turkey, no maintenance, nothing. It was bad enough. I don't want to go through that again, dude. I don't. I can't see when I'm withdrawing. I have to close one eye. All I can focus on is how I feel. Nothing else. You couldn't talk enough or shut the fuck up enough to please me. Not everybody makes it through this shit alive, dude. No, not everybody does. I know I'm rambling and shit, man, but I have to talk about this shit right now. I don't know. Only way to get off drugs is cold turkey and go through hell. I actually agree with that. It worked for me. Kratom is disgusting, tastes awful, but I've took the capsules. So did I. I never done the powder. I never done that shit. I did the fucking capsules and shit, but I was taking too many of them. I wasn't doing it right. I was trying to get high, but trying to justify it and say like, oh, I'm good. I took Suboxone for years and on, but I've been on methadone for 6 months now, and I like it a lot better than subs. I've been on methadone before in the past, back when you had to pay $100 a week. Fuck yeah. Look, and I'm all for that, dude. I think if you're on maintenance and it gave you, like, maintenance gave me my life back at one time too, so I I'm all for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it helps, it gives you your life back and all that shit, do it. You know what I mean? But I feel so much better not being on maintenance. And I'm not hating on maintenance, dude. If it helps, do it. Fucking do it. Stick with it, bro. If it's helping and it's working for you, that's fucking awesome. I'm proud of you. That's good. Just stay away from the dope, dude. Stay away from the stuff that's harmful. Suboxone gave me my life back at one time, and by the grace of God, bro, somehow I made it through all of it, dude. And I don't use today, and I haven't, and my life is good, bro. God removed the scales from my eyes, man, and I've been the Walking Dead for a long time, and I don't feel like that anymore. Scott Wilson. I've been off opiates since 2017. How you doing, Scott? Derek and his channel helped a lot. I didn't realize in jail for 4 months. Got me over withdrawals. Got to see you. Made it, bro. Derek, you're the man. Heck yeah. Glad your brother never gave up on you. I hope to stay off, brother. Me too. Me too. Thank you, Scott. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, man. Just life is. Oh, life is good, man. I'm clean and I'm clean today, man, and I'm grateful that I am. Um, if you're struggling with addiction, dude, this is your chance, bro. Like, not everybody lives through this. It kills people every day. Say a prayer for my sister, y'all. Um, I hope she gets it next. I love you guys, man, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I am gonna go upstairs and get some eggs and bacon and shit. I love you guys, man. Y'all have a good day, all right? I'll get on in a couple hours or something, probably around 1 or 2 o'clock and shit. When I go pick up my nephews, I'll do a live stream. I love you guys, man.